The situation in Jammu and Kashmir is getting from bad to worse. Thousands stranded, about 160 people dead. All efforts, it seems, by the state and centre are falling short at this time.
Well, the centre has been trying to render the maximum possible assistance to the state. The wrath of nature is such that the extent of the deluge and the extent of misery is no doubt large. The Prime Minister has been very concerned about this. He had given very clear directions earlier that every possible help has to be given to the state. We have mobilized the maximum number of assets that we could from the Air Force. 22 helicopters were deployed since yesterday, apart from 4 other aircraft, the N-32s and IL-76, to evacuate people. And more will be pressed into service now. We have also dispatched 20 boats with boatmen from Palam Airport at 11 o'clock this morning, and another 50 boats are being sent with boatmen and divers from Pune and from Gandhinagar. So this is all towards our effort to ensure that people who are stranded get rescued. The number of people who are affected is no doubt large. In addition to the air support, and the army has deployed over 130 columns in order to assist in the rescue operations, and the NDRF has pressed into service 8 teams along with all their equipment to help in this effort.
Right, sir, we understand you're busy yourself, but one last question. How many days, you looking at the extent of damage, how many days would it take for the state to come back, to get back on its feet really?
In situations such as this, naturally it takes a while for everything to come to normal. But the immediate priority for us just now is to rescue people and to ensure that connectivity is restored. Connectivity in terms of roads.
And how many days would that take, sir?
Well, that's going to take some... First, we have to wait for the waters to recede. You can't repair the road till the waters recede. We want to restore telecom links. We want to restore power links. And we want to ensure that essential commodities are available. We also are rushing doctors, teams of doctors, 60 medical teams from the army and 30 doctors from Delhi. They have been sent, and we are mobilizing medicines, drinking water, blankets, etc. for the affected people. But this is a big task, and but the Prime Minister has given very clear directions that every possible effort has to be made to help the state, and that's what we are doing.
Cabinet Secretary Ajit Singh, thanks, sir. Appreciate you joining Headlines today and sharing the latest on the relief and rescue efforts. So clearly, the centre and state working hand in hand to get as much as help possible to the affected in various parts, even the remote parts in Jammu and Kashmir. Well, that is the latest inputs that we are getting you. High-level meeting being chaired by the Prime Minister in Jammu, where he reached at about 10:30 a.m. Met Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, took stock of the latest. He's later going to visit Srinagar. We just spoke to Cabinet Secretary Ajit Singh, who gave us a stock of what exactly is the centre and the state doing. Shuja-ul Haq, my colleague, joining me right now from Srinagar for the latest. Shuja, we saw how the situation is in Srinagar right now. What are the latest inputs that you're getting?
Well, it's a very, very difficult situation that people are living under right now. Look at this portion. It is the heart of Srinagar city, near Jahangir Chowk, and virtually boats are on the roads. Look at this boat. People are now trying to help themselves. There is no arrangement made by the government. Nobody from the administration has come out and tried to help these people. Water has just started gushing in from the river Jhelum next to this particular chalk, and a lot of people stranded. Let me just tell you, this is the example of Srinagar, which is considered to be the most urban area of Kashmir Valley. You can get an idea of what kind of problems the rural people would be facing. I just got to learn here right now. One person has his child caught in a stranded in a situation. He wanted to reach out to the police control room, but nothing is really happening on the ground. People trying to help themselves on their own. Government clearly inadequate to help anyone. As of now, on the ground, very, very little help coming out from anyone, and it is an unprecedented kind of a situation. Kashmir Valley has not seen these floods, these kind of waters coming in throughout, at least for the last 60 years, people say they haven't seen anything like this coming out. Very, very unprecedented situation here on the ground. I would once again ask my camera person, show these visuals. This is one of the areas in the heart of Srinagar city, Lal Chowk. This is a road. This is not a river that we are talking about, but now it looks like a river. All these people, if my cameraman can pan in, all of these people are stranded. Somebody has his son somewhere, somebody has his family stuck somewhere, and all of them want help, but the administration clearly not been able to help them at this situation. We've been told that more people are being brought in, but on the ground a lot of help needs to be given out. NDRF needs to be thrown in more. You know, people have lost connection with each other. There is no connectivity with each other. Very, very grim situation on the ground.